God formed Adam from the dust of the ground, blew into his nose the breath of life, and he became a living soul. God planted a garden in Eden, and there he placed Adam. Out of the ground, every tree grew that was pleasant to the sight and good for food. River flowed to water the garden. God commanded Adam,
You may freely eat from every tree in the garden, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat. For in the day that you eat from it, you shall surely die.
God formed out of the ground all the beasts of the field and all the birds of the sky. God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and while he slept, he took one of his ribs and filled it with flesh. God formed Eve from Adam's rib, and he brought her to Adam. More cunning than any other beast of the field, the snake said to Eve.
Is it true that God has said you shall not eat from every tree in the garden?
Eve said to the snake,
We may eat from the trees in the garden, but of the tree in the midst of the garden, God has said, You shall not eat, lest you die.
The snake said to Eve,
You will not surely die. God knows that in the day you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil.
Eve then took the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and ate. She also gave it to Adam, and he ate too. Then the eyes of both of them were opened, and they knew that they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves clothes. When God found out about this, he said to the snake,
Because you have done this, you are cursed more than every beast of the field. On your belly you shall go, and you shall eat dust all the days of your life.
To Eve he said,
I will greatly multiply your sorrow during your conception. In pain you shall bring the children, and your husband will be your master.
Then he said to Adam,
By the sweat of your face, in the toil you shall eat bread from the ground all the days of your life, until you return to the same ground from which you were taken. Dust you are, and to dust you shall return.
God made clothes for Adam and Eve, dressed them, and sent them out to the Garden of Eden.